So, welcome back to the Void. Today we're gonna go over an old favorite, someone we haven't covered in a while. CC, our resident flat earther from Westchester County, New York. Um, he is here to tell us all about how clouds are fake and how the things we see in the sky aren't actually real. Do you think that's actually what's happening? No? Well, let's find out.
All right, look, I had to
Pause it just so the video can buffer. There we go.
pull over for this because I am sick and tired of this bullshit.
You had to pull over for this.
They have been doing this forever. Well, not forever. They've been spraying us. This is where the sun goes away from us, right over here.
Goes away from us? It's called setting.
That's the
CC.
west.
It's
so
called
the sun is
setting.
going away from us there. And what?
It's not going away from you. For the record, CC is a flat earther. He believes that flat Earth is a real thing. I don't know how he believes the sun comes up and down in the sky, but he doesn't think the sky is real. He thinks it's a dome. So it's so funny to hear him talk about how the sun is away from us, because that is not what's happening. But okay.
What are they doing? They're just spraying the fuck out of us right here. And they've been doing it all the time. These aren't real clouds. There's another one right there.
Okay, I want to pause here. Those are called contrails. Those are not chemtrails, as the conspiracy theorists like to call them. That is a contrail, a condensation trail. Because what happens is, when a plane is up in the air, it gathers water vapor as it flies through the air. And that water vapor condenses on the plane, and then through air currents is sort of funneled to the tips and just creates these trails of condensed vapor that flake off of the plane and follow the wingtip lines. That's why when you see a plane flying overhead, you'll see those two lines on either side of it going back behind it. That's exactly what's happening. It's just the plane gathering and reorganizing condensation in the air. That's all it is. It's not chemicals. It's just water vapor. And those other clouds, those are called cirrus clouds. Those are high altitude clouds that are, I don't know what else makes them special, but I know they're high altitude and very thin and wispy.
You see this shit? There's one right there producing
Producing what, CC?
artificial clouds.
Oh, artificial clouds. Yes, that is a truly rational and normal thing to believe, that clouds are artificial and not and dangerous.
I mean, if you can't see this shit,
Oh boy.
you don't know what's going on here and why they're hiding everything from us. They're hiding the sun. They're hiding the moon.
Hiding the sun.
They don't want us to see.
You're the one who said the sun was going away from us. What are you talking about, CC? Oh my gosh, this dude is so freaking funny.
It go away. I mean, they were all over the place. This sky would be clear blue skies.
No.
Clear blue skies it would be.
Water vapor can come in any quantity.
But all these people are fucking asleep here. They're all fucking asleep.
Well, probably.
They don't know what's going on, because if they did, they'd stand up and do something about it.
Call. It is.
But they're not.
When did you record this? January 22nd?
Just look at all of this.
Probably dinner time.
Look at this mess. You think those are real clouds? I mean, look.
Just for the record, this is Old Man Yells at Clouds. He had to stop his car, get out, and yell about the clouds up in the sky. This is literally just a meme, and I'm here for it.
Look at this disaster.
This disaster!
Oh yeah, that's a new cloud. It's called
It looks like God
sea
came and
serpent
brushed
cloud.
the sun, brushed the sky with
on.
white. It's beautiful. I genuinely think this is
Every
beautiful.
day they do this. Every fucking day. And it spikes. That's even more wild. I like that. I enjoy watching that one. And what the hell is that? Yeah, those are natural clouds, all right.
They are. They are natural clouds.
And they're not moving because of the revolution
They're
of
just
the Earth, because we're
they're just high altitude clouds.
standing
No,
still.
they're just high altitude clouds, and so because it's so cold up there, not a lot of water can be held in that environment because it's too cold. So the clouds end up being thin and wispy, and because of that, because of the low density and the high distance away from us, the clouds end up looking very static and very transparent, like we're seeing here, like this right here, transparent, but you can still tell it's there, and very high up. So any change in it isn't going to, like, it's going to have to move even further in terms of like actual distance for us on the ground to see any noticeable change in the angle between like where we look at it now and where we look at it then. It'll just take longer for it to move for us.
It's up in the atmosphere.
Relative to us. And
Remember, Mr. Weatherman, I still want to know.
Whoa, Cece.
I still want to know you can accurately produce a weather
This is quite the view.
15 days in advance when the Earth supposedly is revolving. And everything else is revolving too with it.
Oh, that's simple. I know that's easy. I went to college for earth sciences. I know this one. Air currents and water currents work in predictable ways, and so we can look at the patterns that we see and extrapolate into the future. And through hundreds of years of doing this, we have gained rather solid ways of predicting what the next part of the pattern is going to be. It's just pattern recognition, Cece. It's so simple.
No, wait a minute. I said that wrong, but you understand what I'm saying here. When you're on a stationary plane and that's moving up there, and that's the only thing that's moving up there, then you can accurately predict the...
No, because, okay, if we were on a stationary plane, there would be no air currents or water currents because there would be no relative motion for these currents to move around through. It would just be static air that might circulate heat around on occasion, but it would be a lot more stuffy and stagnant. Today's system, yes, it's more volatile with the rotating Earth causing air currents as the Earth rotates underneath the air and the air is pulled along. Yeah, that causes volatility and change, but change and volatility in predictable ways, and that's why weathermen can predict into the future with relative accuracy, but still have a reputation of not getting everything right, because there's so much stuff that we don't. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm doing that. That we don't know about. So we're still learning that it's not a flat Earth thing, you silly butt.
weather. However, if we are revolving and we live on this so-called planet, it would be absolutely impossible to determine what the weather's going to be. It would just be impossible. It's preposterous.
It's too difficult for
Especially when they're
CC.
doing this shit.
Too difficult for CC, so
What do they have
therefore
to
it can't be reasonable for
I
anyone
don't know
to
what
do.
the weather's going to be like this week. I haven't really checked.
Oh, you haven't
It's the
checked?
weekend. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. And I hope you're enjoying the chemtrails here in
Those aren't
New York.
chemtrails, those are contrails, you stupid,
See that one?
thick
Look at-
idiot.
Look at the way that one just opened up.
Yeah, because
Into
an
an
air,
ice spike.
because a wind thing came by
It's too
and,
bad I was
and
in
spread the water vapor around.
another area, but I couldn't pull over. You know, where you really got the full effect of the sun totally being covered. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, there it is. Oh, see that? There's another one.
What?
Look at them. Look at them all.
That's just a
They just hit
cloud,
us
Cece.
every
That's
fucking
just a
day.
cloud. Oh no, you mean that
That's
line
right,
there?
kids. You don't want to listen to this video because I'm telling you the fucking truth.
You're being
What
an
you
absolute
see up
moron
in the
is
sky
what you're
is all
doing.
bullshit.
This is hilarious.
There's another one just making another trail for us. Happy trails. That's what I think I'll call this video. Happy trails.
You
That's the
didn't end
best
up
thing to
calling
do.
it that.
And watch it morph.
Oh
You
no,
see,
actually,
they're
I
morphing
take that back. You did.
very quickly now. You see how they're opening up and just like
Yeah.
exploding?
It's almost like
That's
the
gotta be
wind up
about,
there
I don't know, I
is
would
getting more
say,
vibrant and
what,
well, not vibrant, but more active.
30,000 feet up there?
30,000? Good guess. I don't
And
actually
if you
know.
look at the width of that, from where I'm standing, I would say that's got to be at least 5 or 6 football fields. Well, hell, they say we can see the
I hate this angle,
ISS
CC.
from 200 and... this thing is the size of a football field, and you can see it past the moon, okay? I'm not saying there's not something up there, but it's not an ISS.
And I could see a candle from 3 miles, from like a mile away in the dark. We can see a lot of stuff with our naked eye, CC. It just depends on the circumstances of how we're able to see it. Oh, come on.
ISS. It's not. It's probably always been up there. God knows what it is. Could be a projection. I have no fucking clue. Okay?
So,
until
but
one
other
of us
people
get
do.
up there and find out what the hell is going on up here and what exactly they're doing, we're never going to know this. All we can do is just observe the bullshit.
Yeah.
See, we're on a different level than everybody else.
What do you mean, everybody else?
And if they can't,
You mean
notice,
some
this
conspiracy
is like the
group?
first level, right here. If they can't notice this,
Oh,
and
he's
they
getting
can't
angry.
see it, I don't know what to tell them.
What I see when I look
right
at this
after another.
is you getting upset at clouds.
Great.
Literal
See, yeah,
clouds.
this one's done a great job. They don't want us to. They don't want us to capture the sun going away anymore.
What are you talking
They
about?
really don't.
People don't want you to capture a sunset?
I can't.
Sunsets are beautiful. No
you're
one's
not
going to
gonna
stop
see
you
it.
from catching the
They just
sunset.
don't want us to see it anymore. Because probably maybe those might be the answers. Because it doesn't set, it goes away from us. God knows where it goes. I have no idea.
Because you think
Here,
it's
you
a
know
flat
where
earth.
it is, so I don't care. Anyway, I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.
CC admits it. He doesn't know anything. What a silly... Oh, man. He's always fun because he's just so ignorant. But it's also like, dude, seriously? This is like 3rd to 5th grade stuff. People know how the clouds work. I learned how the clouds work in elementary school. So I remember like looking at this cloud chart and being like, okay, cirrus are at the top. Cumulus are like right near the bottom. Cumulonimbus are above it. Those are the big storm clouds. There are other clouds. There's like 7 or 8 different kinds, but I don't remember any of them. Those are the only 3 that I happen to remember. So, yeah, he's an idiot, but he's a fun idiot. Anyway, throw your comments down into the void. Hit like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. And remember, the void loves you.